Welcome to the Lacrosse Show with Connor Wilson and Mark Powers.
Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of the Lacrosse Show. I'm your host, Connor Wilson. Mark Powers is out in the field this week, but we'll be seeing more from him in episode 3. For now, we'd like to show off a little bit of our new setup here. We obviously got a new banner, thanks to the fine people at Lacrosse Wear. So they get a little shout out up top with their banner. Thank them very much for their work there. They also really came through for the City Lax All-Stars team at the recent Salt Shakers individual invitational tournament in New York City, as we needed t-shirts made up at the last minute. Maybe some poor planning, but Lacrosse Wear came through in a major way. Got us these great early game t-shirts, which were a hot commodity, so thanks again for those guys for that. I'd like to start off with a hot topic of late, under 19 international games. I mean, the World Games are going on right now in Turku, Finland, and Canada's looking very strong, Iroquois looking very strong, United States, surprisingly, kind of looking like a third-place team right now. We've heard a lot of chatter, about lacking Philadelphia players, lacking upstate New York players, but I think that the game is growing in the United States, and there's talent all over the place. So I don't know that it's necessarily the players on the U.S. team which are falling behind or misrepresenting their country. It's possible that Iroquois lacrosse, especially field lacrosse, has just improved, and Canadians are really playing the field game at a younger age, able to transfer those box skills over. So maybe, just maybe, the rest of the world is catching up. Something to think about. For our gear spotlight for the day, we've got a great little product here. It's really simple in its creation and its construction, but it sure is effective. I've been using it for the last couple weeks. It's the Odor Gladiator. It's a cool little gladiator guy. There's the LAS colors, and inside of it, this pops open. What do you find inside? One of these containers. Okay, pop up this top, drop it inside here, close it up, throw it in your bag. No more worries, no more stinky gear. Been performing great. They're reasonably priced. They can be ordered in team colors. It's a great little product. So very happy to check that out, and thankful that my pennies and lacrosse gear don't smell nearly as bad. When we get over to Major League Lacrosse, this has been crazy. It's been great. I mean, the expansion franchises have won a couple games. They've been right in the mix. They can still play spoiler. At least Ohio can. Charlotte has an outside shot at actually making the playoffs. Unlikely as it may be, they need to win all their games, and they need some other people to lose. Hamilton's in the same boat. But they're showing well and playing better lacrosse as the season goes on. Parity is a good thing. You've kind of got your top dogs, but everybody else is nipping at their heels, and that's a good thing to see. Really, Chesapeake is almost guaranteed. I can't see them not making it. Denver seems to be in a very good position. They have some winnable games coming up, as does Long Island, and so does Boston, and so does Rochester. Rochester sits at the bottom at 5-5, while Chesapeake sits at the top at 8-2. Denver 7-3. Long Island and Boston are both 6-4. And each of these teams have 4 games left on their schedule. So determining who's going to come out of that and make that 4-team playoff at the end of August, to be played for the ML Championship, for the Seinfeld Cup, that's going to come down to the wire, I think. So expect exciting games the last couple weeks of the regular season in the MLL. Definitely worth checking out Thursday night. You got a game on CBS Sports Network. Definitely want to catch that one. Finally, would like to talk about our game grower of the TV show. Each time we're going to talk about one person who in particular has done something kind of remarkable in the sport of lacrosse, in the world of lacrosse, and maybe brought it to a new segment of the population that hasn't seen it before. And our game grower of the month, or game grower of the day, whatever the case may be, is Josh Akut, as well as everybody else who's involved in starting up the Philippines lacrosse team. They had their first practice down in Texas, which seems like a somewhat bizarre place for Philippines lacrosse to be formed, but weirder things have started in weirder places. So we wish these guys all the best. We hope to see the sport played in the Philippines as soon as possible, and we really want these guys to see some success, create a new community, and bring them into the fold of the existing lacrosse community at the same time. So in the spirit of the World Games going on right now, good luck. We hope very much to see an under-19 Philippine team the next time around. So Tune in again later this week, and we'll be sure to drop even more lacrosse information on you. A lot more opinion. Thankfully, I'll have somebody to argue with, so it won't just be me. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it.